I did not even see that. Okay, look, now there's 2 swarms. What the heck? There's 1. There's 2. Whoa! Oh, I gotta get more beehives. Hello everyone, my name is Jessie. You are watching Reliable Roots, and today's video is all about bees. So this is a combination of a bunch of Instagram stories that I took, and I'm going to turn it over to all of those in a moment, but I wanted to give you a warning that the videos aren't great because they are from my stories. I was trying to capture this as I went along. So what happened last week, my bees swarmed 3 different times. So I'm going to turn it over to the Instagram stories, but I just wanted to give you a word of warning is that sometimes that when I was trying to download these and get these all ready, it was almost like puzzle pieces because they're all in short little 15-second increments. So hopefully they all make sense. But the bees swarmed 3 times last week, and I was finally able to catch the queen, and I think I've prevented the swarm, and hopefully I didn't do too much damage. So I had to reach out to a bunch of different beekeepers to try to figure out what's going on. This is I'm going on my 3rd year of beekeeping, and this is the first time that I've ever done anything like this because I've really been very hands-off with all my bees. I've just kind of let them do whatever, but I have yet to get any honey out of them, except there you'll see a little bit of honey. So I'm going to go ahead and take it away to the audio, and I hope you enjoy this video. So I just came to check on my bees, and they are very, very active, and I don't think that this is a good thing. So for those who are beekeepers, to me, this looks like they're almost wanting to swarm. What does it look like to you, fellow beekeepers? I know it's hard to tell from this light, but they're kind of everywhere. There's a lot of activity. I mean, it is a beautiful day. Oh, I hope they're not swarming. I really hope they're not swarming, but there's a whole lot of activity going on right now. You see that? You see that way up there? That is my beehive. Like, you see that? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Oh, I can't believe I missed the swarm. This is what's left of my beehive. So here's half of my beehive. And right up there is the other half. You'll see that? Very cool. Very, very cool. And yet absolutely heartbreaking and disappointing. I mean, I could climb up there and cut that limb down and get my bees back. But it's supposed to get to 27 degrees this weekend, and I just really hope that they make it. I mean, they know what they're doing. I hope they know what they're doing. But anyway, there's half my hive. Okay, so I'm sitting in our homeschool doing homeschooling stuff. But anyway, my daughter looks up. She's like, "Oh my goodness, the bees are back!" So for those of you who are paying attention to my lives, this is very exciting bee stuff. Okay, so the bees, they swarmed, and I was really, really upset about it, but now they're back, and I'm really, really excited about that because I'm like, oh, maybe I can still catch them. So here they are. They are crazy swarm. There's not a single bee over here. I've got lemongrass oil on it, and I've got a frame in there with some comb and no honey, but it does have some comb in there. For those who have never seen a bee swarm, this is just awesome. Oh my gosh, there's bees everywhere. They're all over the place. This is just so incredible. So I'm thinking that the queenie is going back in because that's where the majority of the bees are at. So I really don't know. They're all back. They're down from the tree and they're going crazy still. And I'm hoping that they find that little guy over there. But anyway, it's really, if it wasn't so heartbreaking that they're swarming, it is really, really awesome because they're so gentle right now. Like I'm standing in the midst of just thousands and thousands of bees, and they are at their most gentle. Like you can just, look, there's my hand. Yeah, my daughter's right here, and she's in the midst of all the bees too, and she's not afraid at all. They're so gentle right now. It's crazy. Go to that box, bees. Go to the box. Find the box, bees.
I can smell honey.
Go over there. I got one right here on me. Hey, sweetheart. Sorry. Let's see if I can focus. Oh, there she goes. So, just kind of hoping maybe I'll see Queenie. Oh, here's another one. Hey, sweetheart. See, they're really gentle. They're just looking for a new home right now. Okay, I might be crazy for gonna try to do this, but I've got nothing else to do. We're done with schooling for the day. This is too much. This is too exciting to do schoolwork. So I am trying to see if I can find the queen. Because if I can find the queen, if she's like on the front of the box, then I could just lightly brush her into the new box, and then bam, I would have caught the swarm. And if not, I'm guessing that they changed their mind about swarming at this time, and they're probably going to, maybe that was just a test flight. I'm guessing maybe they checked the weather forecast and saw that it was going to get freezing cold, so they decided to cancel the swarm. But now I know that they're ready, they're on the move, but hopefully maybe I can actually catch them. I'm thinking she might be in there. I see something. I think she's in the hive because now look, they're all creeping in there all of a sudden. Found the queen. I don't know how I found the queen. I found the queen. There she is. I got her right here, and I'm trying to catch the rest of the swarm. So she's gorging or doing something in there. I don't know what she's doing. Just waiting for these guys to wake up and be like, oh, where's our queen? I made the executive decision here. I'm just going to get her back in the hive because it's already getting dark, and I don't know, they're just not attracting to her like I thought that they would. So she's right over here. I just put her back down. She's right there. So they're all tending to her now and cleaning her off. But I was standing with this thing, and she was crawling all over me, and I was trying to lure them away, but they weren't coming. Now she's got all of her bee helpers, and they're helping her back in. Bye, Queenie. All right, so I hope I didn't mess that whole thing up, but she's back safe in the hive. Whew, what a crazy afternoon. Okay, so day 2, they're not swarming today. It's nice and overcast. So here's the plan. What we're gonna do is we are going to take a look and see if there's 2 queens in here. Because yesterday I was sure that the queen that I put back in here, I think that she might have been a virgin queen, because that's why they weren't swarming around her. It was like they didn't even notice that she was gone. So I'm gonna see if she has 2 queens. If there are 2 queens in here, if I can find 2 queens, we're gonna split them. We're gonna take one of the queens, some frames, and put them over into that box over there. So here we go. Okay, honey super is up. And how did that happen? Okay, so what that is right there, we all see that, that's a baby drone, looks like. So if the baby drone's on the top, that means we might have a queen in the honey super, I think. She shouldn't have gotten past this, but Okay, so they're not too happy with me. I just got stung in the forehead. So we weren't planning on lighting up the smoker, but we're going to because they're not too happy with me right now. So they haven't been messed with in a while. Like last time we didn't take any of these apart, and you can see there's so much propolis. So there is gonna be some tugging. We're gonna be breaking some comb right in there. The comb's just completely built out. Well, yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Why are they coming out?
I don't know. Why are they coming out just with the sides?
Let's give them a minute. They'll find their way back in. Maybe it's because I put so much smoke in there.
Yeah, maybe they couldn't breathe, and so that's why they're coming out.
They need to come out now.
They're starting to go back in.
Go back in, yeah.
I mean, this queen might be out here too.
That's amazing.
That's delicious. Look at all that honey, just beautiful. So we just opened it up. We found one queen, tons of swarm cells in here. So this box, I don't believe has a queen, but I do know that it has swarm cells, multiple swarm cells, a lot of swarm cells, I think, if that's what I was seeing right. I know I saw definitely one swarm cell, if not multiple, but the other part of beekeeping is the hardest part, is that you just have to kind of see what happens. So this is the first time I've ever done this, and honestly, I don't think I've ever been told to do something like this. Worst case scenario, I just killed all these bees. Okay, so this is the new hive. So looking at their legs, and this is the worrisome part, is that there is a possibility that they are just robbing them blind. that hive over there, the stronger hive, is coming over and robbing this hive. Because they were once one hive not too long ago, and now they are 2 hives. So there's that possibility, because I don't see a lot of pollen sacs coming into here. There is a lot of activity, so for that much I'm grateful for, I'm thankful for. But I'm gonna wait until Wednesday. As this is the old hive, I see a few pollen sacs that are filled up coming in. That one just walked in. She's got huge, another one. She's got huge pollen sacs. Other than that, these girls are just hovering, which of course still kind of makes me nervous because I'm wondering if they're wanting to swarm again. But coming over here, this is the new hive. This is the one that I split up. So I'm thankful that there is a lot of activity. I'm not sure if it's the kind of activity that's really good that I really want. So we'll see. Okay. Disappointing day yet again. Here they go again. We're swarming. We're in the midst of a swarm. There's not like, they haven't landed anywhere yet, but you can see that they're everywhere. They're in the midst of it. So, All right, you probably can't see them up here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Don't know exactly what to do, but I got some lemongrass on the other hive, and here we go again. Okay, there they are. They're way up in the tree. You guys can see them, and they're starting to gather around that one spot. So there it is. It really stinks because I thought that maybe I'd caught them from last time. Okay, so there's this hive. I just put some more lemongrass on there. Put some on my face too by accident. That hurts. Okay, there's that one. Then we got the swarm that, oh, I see where they're conjugated. I see them up in the tree. Oh my goodness, I'm at such a loss at why they keep doing this. Okay, so now they're back. I'm gonna try to find the queen again. So this is the second time they've sworn and come back, but you know what? I already lost her because look, they're doing the bee march. They're already going inside. Oh, dang it. I just barely missed her. I was like on the other one to see if maybe I could figure out if the other one has a queen or not. And then I got stung in the face and I had a bee trapped in my hair. Hey, and we're back with more bee excitement today. We're back to another swarm. So here's the latest. So much to catch you guys up on. Okay, if you've been following along, this is bee swarm number 3. Okay, so you can see, I'm gonna walk you over here. You can see that they're all up in the air. I'm gonna show you what I did yesterday in an attempt to catch them, and hopefully it works. Let's see. Not sure how well you can see they're everywhere. Thousands and thousands of bees. Got oil on it. I've got it all tied up. My hope is that they go for the box. It's a nice little area to swarm in. So in case they do end up there, I'll catch them. It's been foraging on. But anyway, she keeps, this is the 3rd swarm this week. So, and they are conjugating the same exact spot each time. So these are just practice swarms. And I've never dealt with swarms before. Like, this is my first year that I've ever really dealt with that. Oh no, they're not doing the box. They're doing the branch. Oh wait, no, they're not. Yeah, they're totally doing the branch. They're not doing the box. Right there. Right in that Y. They're starting to congregate over there, and I can see them. Okay, so I think they're starting to land, and unfortunately they're not landing in the box. They're landing at that Y part. Let me see if I can point my finger. I know it's so hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. You guys can see better. It's like right there. They're conjugating right next to the box, but not in the box. And I got as close as I could to that area, but they really like that area. So that's where they're at. Queen is somewhere. Okay, so if I can find her, I can capture this swarm. So I talked to other beekeepers, and let me try to explain where I went wrong in this in case you're interested or you're another beekeeper. What I should have done is put the old queen in here. I don't know if they might kill her off now at this point, because they've been over there for almost a week now by themselves. So I don't know if they would reject. Okay, it's really starting to get really good up there. There it is. Now it's getting really big. Now, I did not even see that. Okay, look, now there's 2 swarms. What the heck? There's 1. There's 2. Whoa! Oh, I gotta get more beehives. Look, there's 2 swarms. There's 1 and 2. So what does that mean? Okay, so this is yet another day that we are getting no homeschooling done. Our homeschool, we should just do a bee unit now, like just an impromptu bee unit. Okay, so that 2 hives, the 2 swarm hives transferred into 1. So these are the 2 original packages that I got a couple years ago in my bees. They're all dirty and stuff like that, but I actually do have, these are queen cages. So they're open-ended. I'm going to put a little marshmallow there if I'm able to catch her. So hopefully that happens soon. I do have an appointment this afternoon. So hopefully they get their butts back down from that tree and I can catch me a queen. Here's another cool thing about them swarming is that you can see, I forgot what exactly this means when they do this, but all their little butts are in the air. That's like, I mean, they're communicating something to each other. But I right now can't remember what exactly that was, but you can see. Okay, I feel like they're already starting to come back. This might just be me being like really wishful, but I feel like there's a lot more activity right here. There's still great big swarm up there. That's not diminishing, but I just feel like I've been standing here for the last few minutes and I feel like there's a lot more activity happening here. So I'm gonna watch this like a hawk, waiting for her to return. I'm gonna grab her up and put her in one of this box right here. Okay, they're definitely coming back now, and they're already doing the bee march inside. They do that whenever the queen's inside, but I've seriously been standing here the whole time and I have not seen her. I could have missed her, you know, it happens, but I don't think that I did. And there's still that. So that is dispersing. They're coming in here, but they're not just forming on top of here, they're going inside. So, but hey, at least they're coming back, you know, that's glad for that. And if I do miss her, I could always pop the top and find her that way, you know, the old-fashioned way, which is what I probably should do to make sure I don't have to keep doing this every day. Yeah, I still can find her. Have not seen her. I'm watching as hard as I can watch, you know, with the exception of when I grab my phone to record this. I'm watching, and I haven't seen her. Snap! Look at that! Look at that! Look at what I just found! Look at her! I found you again! I found you again! Snap, crackle, pop! Look at her! Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes. A marshmallow plug in this thing, and they're gonna have to chew through that to get her out. So she's gonna have to stay in there for at least a few days. Okay, I got her. I cannot tell you how proud I am of getting this bee. For the second time I found the queen in the midst of a swarm. Like, I am overwhelmingly proud of myself. So she's in there. I got a marshmallow plug. She's not going anywhere. At first I was going to try to get some more bees in there to help her, but I can see that they're actually feeding her through the mesh. In this one. Now she's still in the cage, and the cage is all closed up except the hole at the end is covered with marshmallow. And they will be able to chew through that and release her in a few days to a week. I didn't want to release her directly into the hive because first of all, she's been the one swarming. So in the cage, hopefully that'll help prevent her from swarming. That's number one. And the second reason why I didn't want to release her in there is that I had already moved these guys over, but I did it wrong because I didn't move the queen with them. I moved over comb with swarm cells on it. What I should have done is I should have moved the queen with a frame of brood and a frame of honey of food. So she's now got like 5, maybe 6 frames in there with brood and food, and she's caged in a new. She's the old queen. I mean, she's still their mom. She's still their queen, but it's been like a week since they've been around her, so I'm not sure if they will recognize causing all the swarming. And this hive doesn't have a queen, but they do have like 6 swarm cells. I just spent like an hour messing with them. They were so mad at me. I usually don't wear the bee outfit, but I think I just need to buy another one because, oh my goodness, I was able to do so much more without worrying about being stung. And they stung the gloves and everything, but it doesn't go through them. So I cleaned them all up. I got rid of so much propolis. That's kind of like, you probably can't see, but I put propolis. There's propolis all over there.
So that is the end of all of this bee excitement for today. Today I am actually going to go check on both the hives, and what I'm hoping to find is that one of the queens have emerged in the blue hive from her sac, or from her cell, and she would have killed off the other queens. They would have fought to the death, or she would have just stung them through the swarm cell to kill them off, because there can only be 1 queen per hive. And then the other queen that I had caged with the marshmallow plug, she hopefully will be out of that and laying eggs. And yeah, so this was really educational for me, very exciting, and there was so much that I did wrong. But as I was talking to other beekeepers, and since the beginning of this beekeeping journey, what I've heard time and time again is that it's just experience. So much of this is just hands-on, just interacting with the bees and trying to figure out how they're interacting and gaining wisdom through actual hands-on experience. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I put it on Instagram stories and I had so many comments that this was just fascinating, and bees are so fascinating. They're really incredible. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.